Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So my humble obeisance is to His Holiness Bhakti Raghav Swami Maharaj, and today is his auspicious appearance day. He is very inspiring personality that he has dedicated his life in the mission of Srila Prabhupada. The most important mission of Srila Prabhupada, which he has entrusted unto his disciples and his grand disciples, that is establishing Varnashrama, Dai Varnashrama. And his love for cows, his love for Varnashrama Dharma is very much evident from his life. In spite of so much of discouragement and in spite of so much of obstacles given by his own god brothers, practically many leaders of ISKCON, he is never disheartened. He has always the hope. He has hope against hope. It's a very interesting quality which we had to learn from him. He is never disheartened. So many projects are seem to be externally a failure, but he is continuing his mission. He is never given up the hope. So this hope that one day all the leaders and other devotees will take up this Varnashrama, the Varnashrama, as envisioned by Srila Prabhupada. It will be only seen maybe in the next 20-30 years. But credit goes to him. Whatever ISKCON, in any temple, wherever Varnashrama, wherever cow protection is happening or is going to happen, he will be known for the source of inspiration for all these projects. And he is not only in this field of promoting cow protection, Varnashrama. He has been the pioneer of youth preaching. Many devotees don't know that. Actually, the youth preaching which was in Calcutta temple was started by him. I know that because I am a product of that youth preaching. So in one sense, I am also his disciple, though he may not be knowing me. During the days of the year in Calcutta temple, youth preaching was established by him. I had no such good fortune. I could not meet him when he was actually actively taking part, the lead role there. But we joined in 92, 93, Calcutta youth preaching. I myself joined there in Calcutta, not as a full-time devotee. So later on, he shifted his base to Secunderabad to do youth preaching. And he is a perfect example of being a pioneer in youth preaching in India, and also a pioneer in cow protection and Varnashrama Dharma. These days, many leaders are not able to see the harmony, are not able to harmonize the seeming or apparent contradiction between youth preaching and Varnashrama and cow protection. And Maharaj is the best example. Everybody should look up to him and see that accepting Varnashrama and cow protection is not going to be antagonistic to youth preaching or any other mainstream activities, so-called mainstream activities of ISKCON. So he is a perfect example for that. His simplicity and his practicality has won the hearts of many people. I'm one of the insignificant persons in ISKCON who appreciate him deep from the core of his heart. I may not be able to serve him directly in his mission, but remotely I'll do my best in his service to Srila Prabhupada. Whatever I can do, promoting his books, promoting his ideologies, the 4 levels of movements which I liked very much, the Sankirtan movement, the initiation movement, the temple construction movement, and Varnashrama movement. A person can, who has actually studied Srila Prabhupada books thoroughly, only he can come up with such a nice presentation or nice understanding of the different levels of movement Srila Prabhupada conceived at the different phases of time. So I'm trying to apply this formula when I start a new center. First Sankirtan movement, I suppose is next is the temple construction movement, and then the initiation movement, or the initiation movement and then the temple construction movement, and ultimately the Varnashram movement. So this plan of gradual development of a temple from Sankirtan movement to the Varnashram movement. Of course, the Varnashram movement incorporates other movements also, because that is the end result of the Sankirtan movement. It is very interesting, and I'm very happy that I've been asked to speak something about Maharaj for his Vyas Puja. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Holiness Bhakti Raghav Swami Maharaj ki jai.